I wish that kids came with an instruction manual.
Me too.
Like, when you give birth, then together with the placenta, then the instruction manual
Can print it out.
Yeah, but
They say, sometimes they say textbook babies. So recently my 18 or 19 years old, he's learned to say, Ma, breathe.
Ooh, wow. Welcome back to yet another episode of Reality Bites. Today in our episode, we will be talking about motherhood. Once again, I'm Shanna, your host for today. I've brought on board with me two new faces. These are Hannah and Sansan. They are from our therapist team at CCC, and they are also mothers because I'm not a mother myself, so I brought mothers on board. Maybe Hannah and Sansan, you can start introducing yourselves.
So my name is Hannah. So I have been in the social services since 2003. I took some years off to be a mom, but then I came back to work, and what I truly believe in terms of my work is that people's experiences are valid, no matter what they go through.
Okay, nice. And how about you, Sansan?
Yeah, Sansan here. I think I first stepped into training and everything in family therapy and counseling in 2010, 2011. But then I took my gap taking care of my kids instead of out of work, but out of studying. So the practice, I think I've been in practice like close to a decade, and half of it is full-time. And the rest of the time, mostly for me, it's been a homemaker, like stay-at-home mother. So I think what's really truly close to my heart is how much of the family therapy lenses, and I say it out of my own heart, not because I'm from CCC, that it has really offered me a very life-giving views to help me to understand my own experience as a person growing up and throughout motherhood, and even now as my children are young adults. Yeah, just joking that maybe I can think about being a grandma very soon. Yes.
You'll be one of the youngest grandmother.
Before delving into the nitty-gritties of this podcast, right, let's just switch things up a little bit. There'll be 4 prompts just to get to know you guys better, right? So if we are ready, the first question is, I am a blank mother.
Fastest
Open-ended.
fingers first or not? Need spell check.
I can then got like the red squiggly lines.
I'll edit the red. 1, 2, 3, we can raise it up. Okay, so Hannah is a multifaceted mother and Sansan is a conscientious mother.
I choose multifaceted because it's dependent on who you ask.
Oh, okay.
Like my kids will say that I'm the mother that should not be at home. Yeah, because when I'm at home, I curtail a lot of their activity. So they'd rather I not be at home. Yeah, you ask my husband, he will say that I am a good mother, perhaps. Yeah. My mom will say like, okay lah, okay, not too bad lah. Yeah.
How about you,
I really
Sansan?
like Hannah's word. Like, I feel like stealing it for myself. But okay, I wrote what I wrote. Conscientious. I think there's a lot more behind this. Maybe the dutiful part of myself, especially the part was staying home, as well as trying very hard and also very diligent in the way that I try to raise children, especially because my younger son had severe food allergy from birth.
Okay, the next question. If you could describe your parenting style in one word or a phrase, what would that be? I immediately see such an anxiety. Hannah, firm. Okay.
You go first?
Yeah,
You wanna go
me. And anxiety always goes first. Yeah. It's also my own sense of lamentation here that but I think if I look back at it, anxiety tends to be the lead lah, the driver at the wheel of a lot of the parenting process and experience that I think I go through. I don't think my children will object as well.
Just a quick question.
Yeah.
After like so many years of parenting, does anxiety still stay?
I believe it does. In fact, on the way here, I was telling her about another anxiety episode of difficult conversations. I think so. So recently, my 18 or 19 years old, he's learned to say, "Ma, breathe."
Oh,
Breathe.
wow.
So, yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I chose the word firm because they probably see me as like a firm mom. Yeah, so I'm not okay. I try to be fun nowadays,
Okay.
but sometimes my brand of humor is different from this. Mom jokes. People got dad jokes. People got mom jokes.
Actually, I'm just curious, right? You know how they say between like parents and step-parents, somebody has to be firm and somebody has to be, a bit less firm. Do you feel like that applies to you?
So, like, I think there are some people who really subscribe to that. But I was talking to my husband about it, and I said, I don't really believe in that because then it has the tendency to undermine one parent over the other. So I talked to him and we were saying like, I would prefer if we could be on the same line, right? That means that if I say something, then he can follow. If he says something, then I will go along with whatever that it is that he says. And if there is any disagreement, we will bring it.
Oh, that's healthy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't always work, but we try.
Strive for
Yeah,
that.
we strive for that.
The next question here is, if you could write a Motherhood 101 handbook, what would be the first chapter and lesson?
Luckily, not fastest fingers first.
Okay. For Hannah, everyone's different. And for San,
Quite a long one, right? Give to the mother what you want for the child. So if you want the child to be calm, patient, have the spirit of, be brave and be daring to try things out, confidence, then I think we need to transmit that to the mother. I see that as the best passageway to transmit it over to the child.
For me, everyone's different. I think it's very easy to want to compare with everyone else, like, what everyone else is doing, how you parent everyone. There is I always joke with people. I said, like, I wish that kids came with an instruction manual.
Me too.
Like, when you give birth, then together with the placenta, then the instruction manual
Can print it out.
Yeah, but it doesn't work. like never happened. I found like when parents are very stuck with that idea of like, you've got to be the same, or like, hey, how come they're not meeting certain milestones and things like that, then it becomes very anxiety provoking.
right?
Yeah, which I feel is not very, very helpful. Yeah. So yeah, remembering that everyone is different. Every kid is different. Every mom is different. Yeah.
Really like that.
And for the very last question, complete this sentence. The best thing about being a mom is...
Wow, this is a challenge, man. What's the best thing about being a mom? Mine is growth. Last time my mom used to tell me stuff like, next time you become a mom, then you know.
My mother tells me that now.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's a standard thing that moms say. Yeah, but I really think that I've grown as a person through motherhood, because motherhood really shows you a lot about yourself. Yeah, so, but that's also one of the best things that I feel. How about you?
Okay, nice. Wow, welcome. You get to eat a lot of humble pies. Yay!
What's the flavor?
Humble pie, all sorts of flavors. Actually, I thought it was also something that me and Hannah had a little chat about. I think we says that this part, the reality bites, I think the boss and this team need to thank me for promoting it. Reality bite, that means, the children really holds out a mirror to you. And everything about you is really reflected during the whole process of parenting, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Yeah.
Interesting. Thank you both for sharing these reflections. I think we have a lot to share about from what I'm hearing. Parenting for any new parent can be daunting with its new set of challenges. So let's move into the next segment. We will talk about the multifaceted identity as a mother, delving deep into the challenges and the struggles as well as the victories of motherhood.